WD18 outside Vicarage Road has finished Watford 2, Manchester United 0. Shane, I can tell by the smile on your face you are absolutely buzzing, as I'm sure everyone in Vicarage Road was today, apart from obviously the away end. Great battling performance, I think is probably the best way to describe it. Your thoughts on a big win and our first win at home this season?
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh, yes, you know it is.
You can't beat a Shane Chart, can
No,
you?
it's the game before Christmas. It's festive football at Vicarage Road, and oh my God, what a game we saw today. First half, break it down. I mean, first half I thought both sides were actually really poor. 3 shots for us, 4 shots for them, none on target. Anyone who was hungover last night would have woken up and, probably gone back to sleep again, to be honest, because it was a poor first half. They had the best chance of it, didn't they? Jesse Lingard running one-on-one. I mean, he's a youngster, though, we've got to be mindful of that. I mean, obviously. But do you know what? On a serious note, if under Flores, Lingard probably would have scored that. Knowing our luck, he would have got that. United would have gone 1-0 up, undeservedly, in my opinion. But that didn't happen. But, it wasn't too much to say, I think, in the first half. I think, it was a very disciplined performance by Nigel Pearson today. I noticed that, I think, in particular, when, the ball was coming forward from United, we weren't really panicking. There was a lot of organisation, there was a lot more communication there as well. And, you've seen Jacob already, but I've got to say, Kabasele, wow. They said it last week on BT. I think it was Steve McManaman said he has not missed a beat this whole game. There was only one incident. I think it's actually Salah's second goal where the ball goes underneath his legs. He shuts his legs. He stops that from going in. He has not missed a beat. He has matured into an absolutely brilliant defender and a fantastic role model as well. With all the other things he's been doing, a lot of the other club schemes as well, the anti-racism things he's been doing, been fantastic from him. He stepped up as a player. He stepped up as an ambassador, I think, as well, long term for this football club. I think it's really important to say that because, we've not had a great season. This has not been, a vintage Watford season, or maybe it has. But and then second half, we just took it to them in what was a great moment. I could feel it coming, though. I could feel it coming. I couldn't feel United. United, for me, looked happy. Oh, Star's over there. Legend. He had a good game as well today.
He did.
The thing I like about Sarr, though, is he just doesn't stop running. Him and Deulofeu, I think, they've got the pace. For me, Deulofeu just doesn't back his own ability sometimes. Weaves in, weaves around, but sometimes when he could have a shot, he could make that killer pass, he just loses the ball, Deulofeu. Sarr doesn't do that. Honestly, fearless. He's running down the wing, he wants the ball, he wants to get the rookery up on his feet. That is what we need from him. Huge shout out and almost even a standing ovation for this next guy, Will Hughes.
Phenomenal, wasn't it? Absolutely phenomenal.
What happened to him? My God, has someone been giving him double Weetabix in the morning? Are you serious? Who's been doing that?
Well, it's that new role, isn't it, Shane? He looks a different player.
But I think with him, certain players gel with managers. Him and Pearson have got an understanding. There's no doubt about it for me. Great against Liverpool. The tenacity he showed today. To get in there. He wasn't afraid of making challenges. He got himself stuck in. He gave Fred McTominay a really, really torrid afternoon in there. They probably weren't expecting that from Will Hughes. They probably would have been looking like, Hughes, short ass, fine, well, we'll just nutmeg him and, the little albino Ed Sheeran will be fine. They didn't do that today. Hughes stepped up massively. Another guy I'm going to really, so many great mentions today. Mariappa, right back. His original position, keep him out there. He's another guy. He's had a chat with Pearson. I imagine Nigel Pearson said, but you know what, you can play in the right back position. Where do you want to play? And I don't think Mariappa said, I want to play right back. Otherwise, there's no other way that would have happened. Otherwise, surely he's just a backup centre back.
Well, it provides a bit more protection, doesn't it, on the right hand side with Sarr bombing forward.
Absolutely, but I didn't think he had it in him. He did really well as well last week. He was up against some very tough opponents last week. Sarr's goal, De Gea's mistake. He was instinct though. It's instinct to get there, and sometimes you need that luck. And to be blunt, we've not had that this season. We've not had that luck. Troy's penalty, Stonewall penalty.
He was always going to go down the middle.
Checking it is an absolute just disgrace anyway, because it should never have been checked. Sarr, that turn of pace again, worried Lindelof or whoever it was. I think it might have been
Wan-Bissaka,
Karachi made the tackle. Troy's penalty today, the celebration. It's a long time since a player has gone and celebrated in front of the in 81. It was amazing to see him leap up into the air, and he came back. Actually, I think after the team huddle, he came back and said, "We're fucking back," is what he said to the crowd. That was huge. You could feel it, the grittiness inside of him. It's back again. The fire in his belly. Pearson as well, celebrating on the side. He's getting the Elton John stand up on their feet. He was magnificent today. The tactics were spot on. United in the end just crumbled. We could and maybe should have added a third. That's the only downside I'd have today. Pereira a little bit. Obviously just come back from injury, not going to be too hard on him today. Sometimes, as I say, Pereira, Delafeu, they lack a little bit of that confidence. They need to back their ability, back themselves, because United were on the back foot the entire of that second half. We could have got a third. We didn't. It's unlucky. Thought Chalobah did really well as well when he came on. But you notice again today, you talk about Chalobah and the substitutes. None of those subs were defensive changes. Yeah. We didn't think 2-0 up, shut up shop. No, he wanted to keep going for it. Success coming on as well today. Looked like he'd had 25 hamburgers in like the last week. But he did his job well. Yeah. His job wasn't to run at them. I thought it was going to be to run at them. It wasn't. It was just to take the ball into the corner and do something with it. Prevent them from going up the other end.
Great game management as well towards
fantastic game management. Foster as well, saves towards the end, but fantastic.
Big save.
We're looking ahead though, and it's going to be hard to look ahead after today. It was such a great game, but we need to. Boxing Day, Sheffield United away, they're a tough side, very tough side. They've having a fantastic season. Truth be told, we should have beaten them here at the Vic. We had the chances under a different manager. Would we have got a win? Probably would have done. We go on though to Bramall Lane, tough day. I hope the weather's all right up there, because if it's bad weather, it will suit them. I think we can get a result. There's a lot more confidence now. You felt it as well. I felt it today when leaving the ground. Yeah. There's a lot more confidence. Things are a lot more upbeat. Pearson's got this side playing again.
New energy.
Brand new energy. And I want to take it back to something that I think that Aidan said as well. The attack defence kind of like training video that was released during the week. Even though some of those drills were fantastically well executed, you could always hear Nigel in the back pointing at the players. Chalobah, Deeney, not Troy, not Nate, not Caps, using them by their proper names. I am your manager, you are the player. Yeah. It's not this matey kind of stuff. And I hate to say this, all right, because I love Javi and I love Flores. I love them both. I thought the way Javi left this club was disgraceful through text. It was disgraceful. But sometimes I think a flary, a smiley manager isn't going to get you out of the situation. With Javi, Flores wouldn't hurt a fly. Let's be honest, but that's not what you need to get out of a relegation battle. A lot of eyebrows were raised when Nigel Pearson was appointed. A lot of eyebrows from our fan base. I personally was very happy with the appointment. I think he's someone who will give certain players in that side a kick up the arse, and I think he started to do that. I think he did that at half-time today. That is what we need. Cute, fairy, tiki-taka kind of football isn't. A managed game plan, a proper shift from every single player. That is what will get you out of a relegation battle. We move on to Sheffield United. Villa and Wolves here now are massive. Need to build upon this. How many points do I think we can get from the next 3? Realistically, I want it to be 6. 6 out of 9, I would say. Maybe taking in a loss there. Wolves will be quite tough. Sheffield United, I think, can be quite tough as well. But Villa at home is now the big one. But there's confidence here now. Yeah. There is a new sense of Pearson could get us out of it. He's done it, as I said, when he was appointed. He's done it once again. He needs to do it one more time. But you know what? He's got off to a terrific start. I love you, Nige. I love you as well. Merry Christmas to every single one of our subscribers out there. Hope you all have a fantastic day. And I'll see you all again on Saturday.
Take care, mate. Have a wonderful Christmas.
You too, mate.